Mic testing 1 2 3. Check 1 2. All right. I think it's about time we probably get this shit on the road, don't you think? Don't you think? Hello? Hello? Mic. Check. Testing. 1 2. Fuck, what comes after 2? 2? The music's so loud? Oh shit. Wait, which one? The starting or this one that's currently playing now? If it's the starting one, I probably fucked up. Wait, give me a sec. Let me check before I forget this, yeah? Give me a sec. Okay.
So have you ever done DMT?
Yes, I have, to answer your question. Hello? Ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the dog of the church, otherwise known as Church Dog. I'd like to welcome you to the Church Dog bedroom studio. All right, this is my cast. And now look, before I obviously go on, I just gotta say I'm having a few tests. All right, I've moved my microphone, I've disabled some settings. So look, this is all testing for me. So if there's any adjustments you guys need me to make, please, for the love of fucking God, tell me. All right, let me know. All right, this is crucial data that I need. All right, but I am here aside from that to also cast to you an ESEA, I believe it's season 57, all right, ESEA Open. And as you can see on your screen, it is BGNS Esports taking on SNGB. Wait, yeah, SNGB. Bro, that's literally the same fucking team name, but they just went backwards. Is this team a troll? Are they trolling BGNS? BGNS, otherwise known as Bogans, by the way, taking on SNGB. So it's Bogans backwards. I don't know if that was intentional or if it's just the coincidence of the universe's stars align, being like, this is where we are right here, right now. All right, I just want to say hello to you guys. All right, I hope you're all traveling well. And before we get into the server, why don't I show you who is going to be expected to be in the server today? All right, before obviously they start the match. So it's going to be it's a bit of a rush job. All right, bang. So over in the left side for SNGB, otherwise known as Bogans backwards, it's going to be Wada, Hashimi, Sep19, Why So Serious, and Kokomi. So that is your SNGB roster. And of course, for the Bogans squad, we have the typical lads. Fuck these guys. Nah, they're a bunch of legends, these lads. But Coltic, Carlos, Xander, Conlax, and Levy. So they're your Bogans. They're your Bogans taking on the reverse Bogans SNGB. All right, now before I miss a fucking round, let's get into the server. And again, I appreciate your patience throughout this stream. All right, and again, if you do have feedback, please, for the love of God, tell me. All right, I need this data. I'm trying to get better. Right, my microphone, I'm rocking a Blue Yeti, and somehow I listened back to some of my VODs, and it just sounds horrible. I'm blowing my mic out. Ooh. Check 1 2 1 2. I will. All right, who have I missed? I'll also say, wait. Let me get a new song up real quick.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
I am an adult. Thank you very much, the JCQ. Thank you, Midgie. Thank you also, an Aussie Bogan, and also Flembu for the follows. I appreciate you, lads. And Xander for the subscription. Why the fuck not? I gotta say thank you to that, because, you know, the dude just slipped me a $5, and, you know, you think I'm gonna let that slide? You think I'm just not gonna acknowledge it? Right, I gotta acknowledge it. Thank you very much for the free money. I can go get myself a beer. One fucking beer is all I'm worth, you know? Xander is Carlos locked in. Yo, what's up, Pudgy? Yo, what's up, Moffy? Oh, Moff, I haven't read your message yet. I do see it pinging on the channel, but I will read it. Yo, what's up, Noodle? How you doing? Hey, fucking Mumbers here. What you show me will determine whether I watch or not. Depends what I'm showing. Look, if you want me to rip the billy out, and I don't have any bud, bro. I can't just rip the billy out and fucking, you know, rip one for the stream, because I got nothing. I'm dry. What's up, Aussie Bogan? Here to support the boys. What, the Bogan? Let's fucking go. Hello, Tylisha. Hello, stranger. Up the Cultic. Yo, have a good day, my dealer. Thank you very much, Mamba. Mamba, can you hook me up, Mamba? For the love of fucking God. What am I supposed to do? What's up, Red Monk? BD, Corey, let's go. Bro, isn't it your bedtime, Corey? What the fuck? What are you doing up so late? Alright, let's go. Let's get this sweet. Yeah, first time seeing the lads play as owner. Whoa! For real? Bro, how many times have these guys played? This is your first time tuning in? For the love of God. You don't even know whether they're tearing up ESEA or not. It's 8:05, cuz. Just getting my AFK hours up on CS. Alright, let me suss this real quick. Alright, let's go players. Let's go add SEP19 to SNGB, right? Nah, I get all the notifications. This fucking guy. You call yourself an all-go? Nah, I'm joking, bro. Honestly, if you don't know me, or this is your first time shooting into one of my casts, dude, I take the piss quite a lot, just FYI. Yo, what's up, CJ player? Yo, curious, you know how in Lord of the Rings the king is brainwashed by that evil dude who got kicked out down the stairs? Is there a name for that kind of brainwashing? It's a tactic that abuses you so that they can abuse other people, but are considered a really good person by the one brainwashed. CJ, let me read that again, alright? Because I don't know, I need to lock in for that one. That's a. I respect the essays because I mean I can't judge. I am a man that writes a lot of essays, but fuck, man, I've lost my train of thought along the way reading that one. Alright, lock in time. Look, it also helps if like I've seen Lord of the Rings more than like 2 or 3 times. Like, you know, that's a deep question. Do you know how in Lord of the Rings the king is brainwashed by that evil dude who got kicked out down the stairs? It's a tactic. Is there a name for that kind of brainwashing? It's a tactic that abusers use so that they can abuse other people, but are considered really good person by the one brainwashed. You're talking what, like Stockholm syndrome? Are you thinking Stockholm syndrome? It's just gaslighting. That Levy guy could get it. Look. If again, because I've only seen Lord of the Rings a few times, like, you know, if it was a Harry Potter question, probably. If it was a Harry Potter question, I'd probably know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. But, you know, it's really hard for me to get the point of reference. It's like, say, I abuse you, but your best friend thinks I love you. I mean, that's just... I don't know. Is my best friend an idiot? Is that what that is? Is he just an idiot? Does he not see how you treat me? He thinks you like... Well, okay. Maybe it's just like he's seen a different side to you, you know? Let's have a good stream today. Thanks, Mr. Church. Hey, we are certainly going to try Mr. Moff. All right, let me read your message real quick. Hey, no, oi, Mr. Moff, if you want to send me, I don't know if you still want to send me a message or not, bro, but my Discord's literally just my name, just FYI. It's this, wait. That's my Discord. If you still want to shoot me a message, dude, feel free. All right, honestly, I don't know what it was you wanted to talk about, but like, feel free to, if you got something to say, or if you want to run something past me, by all means, for the love of God, let me know. All right. Maybe vent off, let a little vent in. I don't know. Get my input on something. Look, I don't know everything, bro. I mean, look, the best I can do is provide my perspective, but I can't say I know something, right? Oh, there it is. All right. I'm not gonna lie, Australians have the best accent in existence. Scotland is right behind. Ah, here's Scotland. He's straight from Scotland, mate. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing, Mr. Denoso? How you traveling, bro? Welcome to an Australian ESEA Open game. Hopefully, the Australian accent carries it through for my shitty casting. It definitely needs a lot of heavy lifting. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Australians playing Face It don't speak English. Sus. Yeah, well, what's up, Gucci? Yeah, wait. Well, I didn't know English was supposed to be the main language of Australian Face It games. I thought the main language was supposed to be Chinese, wasn't it? All right, here we go, lads. So again, just throughout this stream, if there's any adjustments you like to make, like if my voice is too loud, or if you know the game sound can be turned up, just let me know. All right, I am testing a few things again. You know, we got the Defrag Open Series 4 coming up again on the weekend, so I want to make sure that my settings are in pristine condition. So why not sharpen its teeth to an ESEA Open game for the lads on the BGNS Esports and also SNGB, right? We can't just say it's only for one team. We're here for everyone. We're here for the community. Now, if you guys didn't tell, we are starting off on Ancient, and it is a best of one map today. So, oh, okay, my HUD's fucked. Let's see if I can reset that. There we go. The mini map works. Now, of course, BGNS Esports starting up onto the CT side, SNGB onto the T side. Look at this. Very quick round already. They got the bomb planted onto the A side. Look at this. These guys are waiting for nobody. As the bomb now ticks away. BGNS set for the retake, and yet a single death to occur in the round. Conlax surely going to be the first person to get a kill. He's going to try, but no, it's Kokomi and Wada. So far, just a back and forth exchange that works all the way in the favor of SNGB, because before I can even finish my sentence, BGNS Esports, they've all dead. They've all died. The round's over. It's closed out by SNGB, wouldn't you guess? Where are we? I messaged you what I was talking about. Yeah, I'll read it in a sec, Mr. Moff. Since you're in mental health, I thought you would be educated on this type of abuse, identifying abuse in family unit. Well, yeah, because I did do the mental health course, but it was probably a bit over a year ago by now. But look, I don't know everything, right? I think a lot of my experience is lived experience, life experience, and just understanding human behavior. But again, that's also limited to my own perception, right? Just because I've gone through certain experiences doesn't mean I know everything, right? I only know what I've gone through. Here we go now. SNGB already out onto the A site, getting that bomb planted, and Levy pushing through the smoke is going to cost him his life. He cops a bullet straight to the skull as SEP19 picks up a double kill with the Galil. It's all left down to Conlax and Coltic, but they're stuck behind the smoke. What can they do? How can they retake a site where they've just got Kokomi with their Glock? A Glock of all guns. Come on, Conlax. What do you got for us, buddy? In the smoke. Oh, I don't know. They're kind of pushing through the smoke. If he hides in this long enough, but I mean, he doesn't have a kit, so he's best to do is hope to not get fucking demolished by this SEP19 guy, but he does get that. Unfortunately, Conlax, he couldn't avoid the inevitable, and it is now SNGB onto its swift 2-0 lead. Aussies sound like they're on their way to the 10th smoko of the day and about to get another pub feed. You're under something there, Deno. So is that what I sound like? Is that the vibe you get from me? I feel like the game FPS feels choppy with the stream. Hello, Lotus. Talking about settings. Oh, like right now. Look, sometimes it gets a bit choppy, but that's also usually it's worse when I alt tab like this. See, now it's choppy, but when I tab back in, it should be more smooth. Every now and then I alt tab to read the chat, because otherwise I can't scroll down in my chat to read it, So I can try to minimize the times I alt tab for you, Mr. Lotus B Hop. But I hope you're doing well today. Fast has to be tabbed in. Yeah, Denoso gets it. No, I mean in game. Oh, what? So like, were you saying now it's pretty choppy? Like right now? Like now? All right, now the first gun round for the BGNS Esports, and their first opportunity to see if they can at least convert a round. Which, I mean, look, it's still early into the game, so it's not like it's going to be a complete thrashing. And I do have faith in the boys to be able to at least convert some rounds and potentially, I reckon you guys could even close this game out, right? I mean, looking at the face of ranks, SNGB didn't look like they were that hefty of an adversary. But I guess we'll let the game speak for itself, right? I don't need to talk so much about that. already. Coltic has fallen into round number 3. The bomb now just getting put down to the B site. SNGB need to secure up some good post-plan positions because they've got all 5 members waiting for the retake. But look at this flank. Coke. He might just have the timing, but so far it might be a little too late because by the time he gets there, the rest of his team are just dying. He finally managed to get up a flank kill, but look at the defuse coming in. Conlax might just hit the full 10-second defuse. Does he have the time? It doesn't even matter. Kawak managed to get himself to the site. Conlax is forced to get off it, and he will just cop a few bullets to the skull, and SNGB have closed out the first gun round. Wouldn't you believe it? Yo, drops, thanks for the follow, just FYI. Like, it's 60, but it drops frames. Well, like, consistently or every now and then, like, inconsistently. Like, intermittently. When he tabs out to read chat, the game starts. Like, this Denoso guy knows what... Bro, are you a streamer, Mr. Denoso? Because you obviously know the workflow and the process and how it affects the stream. Man, walking through smoke is always the worst thing you can do in this game now. Hey, CJ, I see Mr. Coach Parnell do the same thing in a fucking open series game on Sunday. So, I mean, it seems to be people really like walking through smokes. It's situational. Sometimes it's good, but a lot of people really misjudge that, you know, the good timing of that, and it usually costs them their life. All right. BGNS now. I like to see it. They're finally taking some initiative. They've got 2 players charging down toward the B ramp as Coltic did already fall into the round. And with a 5-7 kill from old mate Xander is taking down Sep 19, but of course Kukomi now to capitalize on this. He's already outside the What Cave. He wants the B side and Daddy gets what Daddy wants. So far, back and forth trades. It's now a 2 versus 2. SNGB, they need to link up because the bomb is currently down. Carlos ultimately does go down. Will lose his life, but Levy, the last hope for the Bogans to see if they can get at least their first round on the board. Surely with Kukomi to be on 9 HP, there's a chance. Levy, he's taken down 1, and with a second onto the horizon, he's only 9 HP. Levy, you got to do this, son. You got to do it. This has got to be the BGNS Esports' first round. Levy, please. And he's done it, ladies and gentlemen. All with a pistol recovering the AK. That's great for the BGNS Esports' economy. Welcome to the game. They've finally shown up. Welcome to the table. It's the plebis move. Full screen or... this is currently full screen windowed. Do you reckon it'll be better with full screen? Might be the move for full screen Yeah, this is full screen windowed at the moment. Yeah. All good. Got to support the man. Hey, I appreciate you, Drops. Thanks for dropping by and saying hello. You know what? Support the community too, right? We're all OCE, passionate CS lovers. And look, this... Alright, Coltic. Absolutely deleted from the server. What a very, very fast with the Tech 9. Pushed in toward the cave. BGNS Esports, after that first round, I mean, that's not what you want to be seeing. You want to be like seeing them capitalize on this, right? They need to string along some consecutive rounds, especially with the foes that we are talking about, SNGB, which I don't know what SNGB stands for. If anyone knows what that means, please let me know. Say no gooner bag. Say no goon bag. All right, we can see SNGB just managing now to get the bomb down to the floor, and with the quick flank from Conlax, what has already been taken out of the equation, it's now a man advantage for BGNS as Xander picks up 1 more kill, surely, as Kukomi falls. Kowak is the last man to fall, but with the bomb defusal coming in, this man is miles away. He's just going to allow them to have it. There's no point rushing in a cave and allowing them to take a free gun. Maybe it'll save your life, and if you can, why not get a free exit kill? I hear some people get success with River Tuna and stuff like that. I'm no streamer. There's this guy, CS2 Kitchen, who tests different CS2 settings thoroughly. Really great creator. I mean, I'm always down to check it. I mean, I'm always down to find ways I can improve the stream, whether it's the visuals or the audio. I definitely know that the audio needs to improve. I mean, every time I watch that, like back the VOD and I'm screaming in my microphone and I just hear it get blown out, I'm like, that's not a great sound, you know? So, hello again, Mr. Ziprul. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. If I didn't already say that, there's a chance I did. I do have a short memory span, like a goldfish. SNGB now. Nothing but pistols into the round except for the one recovered AK. Xander already dropping down Kokomi, but the rest of the onslaught has to come out. But Sep19 dropping Tech 9 kills like that. Surely. They didn't even get the bomb down. Look at that. Look at that. He was planting the bomb and literally at the buzzer beater before it gets planted, he cancels it. And it's cost him the bomb plant. Despite that, even if he was trying to save his life, it really would have been worth just sticking the plant. You know, you allow your team to get that extra plant bonus. It's supposed to be better with full screen windowed, so it's strange that it drops so much. What's your in-game FPS? I actually don't know. I don't have the setting for it to show me. But like, I've got a decent computer, so I mean, I don't imagine why it would be like fucking horrible. Is it just you? Is anyone else like noticing bad FPS? Like, honestly, speak up. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, right? If you do see it, let me know. All right, maybe I can find out how to fix it. I mean, for me at the moment, it's looking all right. All right, now gearing up into round number 7. Again, SNGB off the foul bomb plant there. Again, with the 1 AK and the 4 pistols so far. There's another opportunity, or it is the first opportunity now for the Bogans to pick up the lead in this game. We have a quiet before the storm. SNGB still yet to decide where they're going to take this bomb, but again, they've got 4 pieces of the puzzle sitting outside toward the beat. And Sep19, is this actually Sep19, or am I autistic and like that's supposed to actually say something? Sepus. Xander, swift double as SNGB now picking up the pace straight toward the B site, but it's just an absolute slaughter as they try as they might getting onto the site. They do fall one by one, but they are causing up a lot of damage. Look at this, 3 members of the Bogans have already fallen. Conlax and Contic, the last to stand, but here comes Sep19 with the sniper. That's a great find for this man, and if he manages to convert this round based off this, but look, that bomb is down inside of cave. He's got to go on a bit of a reconnaissance mission, and with now coming down to the 20-second mark. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I saw the vision. But Sep19 was not expecting that the solid holds of Bogans would actually come through, and it will grant them the lead. About time. Yo, what's up, Fizz67? How you doing, mate? Sorry, that's why you're back now, Zippy. SNGB is BGNS mirrored. Bro, nice of you to realize that. I said that literally at the start of the stream, but I'm glad I'm not the only one. Here and there, but nothing crazy. Looks fine to me. Okay, guys. Watch the stream. Whoever he fights or a nade or something is thrown, and pay attention to frame drops. Alright, I'm paying attention. I'm locked in. SNGB now, coming straight out toward the A site. So far, the kills exchange is going to be even Steven 3 versus 3. It's just back and forth carnage. As SNGB now finally managing to get that bomb put down to the floor. But surely the Bogans are in prime position for the retake. Lebby already onto an aggressive line with his sniper. One misstep could cost SNGB this round as Coltic finds 1 kill. Is there another onto the horizon? Lebby needs to go big with the sniper, but he doesn't need to when he's got a teammate like Xander coming in clutch. But one more snake from the back of the site to see if he can turn the tides for his team. But Xander with another kill for the round will grant BGNS their 5th on the board. Yo, what's up, Jay? This move. How you doing, butter? How you doing today? How's Here's the family. Yeah, the boys. All right, so we did see a few fights there. Look, I mean, I've got OBS on the other screen. I'm not noticing any specific FPS drops, so, I mean, I don't know. Can you upload this VOD, please? What? So, the VOD will automatically get uploaded to Twitch. It should automatically upload, but, want to get our editors onto it? Yeah, bro, I can do it to YouTube. I can upload to YouTube. I've still been like trying to upload my previous VODs to YouTube, but I can cut forward to this one. No problems at all. I've got, I know that I'm not really using copyrighted music anymore, so that I can do that pretty quick. I can probably have that done by tomorrow. Now on to round number 9. SNGB have copped so much damage already. Sep19, 29 HP, and Hashimi dragged down to 41. BGNS Esports. I mean, look, I don't know. From the messages I was getting from Conlax earlier today, it seemed like he wasn't very, very confident going into this game, but now they're in the lead by 2 rounds, and maybe they're just finding their flow. They've got their rhythm. SEP19 already been taken out of the round. Surely SNGB need to respond, and they need to do it swiftly, because with BGNS now making an absolute statement, asserting their dominance, not going to be good for the morale. They need to find at least some form of confidence that they can give it to the BGNS. Ooh, the timing of this. Coltic, he cleared out Cave, and surely did he expect it? No, he doesn't need to. Conlax is onto the case, but with an absolute trade fest out inside a Cave, the BGNS now with a 2-man advantage, but here comes Kokomi. He's got something to say about that. He really wants this round. With 20 seconds left, things are getting a little bit ugly. 15 seconds left. This man wants to go for the rotate, but Coltic, he's happy to cut it off. Denial of service toward middle. And thanks to Coltic, that round cannot be converted. Look, even if Coltic wasn't there to deny that rotate, I don't even know if he had enough time to, manage to rotate toward A and even get that bomb planted. I'm really not so sure about it. Doing good? Yeah, I'm doing all right, Mr. Smooth. I've been all right. Look, I had a very fucking lazy day today. I was supposed to work, I got rent to pay, but I spent a lot of it trying to work on some designing and edits for the Amateurs League. Because honestly, my Amateurs League scene collection in OBS just looks fucking mint. And I was learning how to use GIMP, trying to update some overlays, and look, that takes a lot of time, bro. You trying to use GIMP just feels like trying to bang your head against the wall, I'll be honest. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mr. Murky RL. Appreciate ya. All right, here we go now. SNGB finally picking up the pace. They're trying to get themselves out onto the B side, but Xander with a swift 3K stopping them at the door. He's putting the old Gandalf, telling them they cannot pass. With Kokomi, the last alive, he will also be the last to fall with Xander. Again, 3K. SNGB, they tried to at least have a swift round, potentially catch the BGNS off guard, but they were not successful. He seemed very confident when he spoke the pre-match. Hey, look, I prefer them being confident, right? When Conlax is like, oh, we might get washed. Like, bro, what? What are you saying? You guys are BGNS Esports. You guys used to be VND. They used to be fucking Blood Nova. He's talking about potentially getting washed by Faceit players. I'm watching Dota match and I refine my question. I'll copy paste it after this map. Yeah, no problem, CJ. But as I said, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings all that many times, so it's probably going to be harder to get the reference for your question. Be confident, boys. You got this. I do have faith in the boys. I do. They used to be Combat Evolved. Dude, Combat Evolved was probably the best name of all of them. Smoke inside a cave so far to deny SNGB passage inside. Considering there's still a whole minute 5 to be playing with. Of course, smokes only last for about 15 seconds. The BGNS, I don't know. They are feeling very, very confident, despite the information that the only presence that's so far been shown up on this map, it has been toward the B site, and yet BGNS still only have 2 players to do defending this. Surely they might be regretting this decision as the execute now comes in. Up comes Kokomi, surely to lead the charge, and with the smokes, now this is a great execute to see from the boys. They've isolated out both of the lanes. They should be able to get that bomb put down to the floor. And an absolute fucking slaughter of bullets comes through the smoke, but SEP19 to respond. He puts a few back, and it is going to be a 1-for-1 exchange now. As BGNS set for the retake onto the site, here comes the 4 versus 4. Pushing through the smoke, great from Kokomi, and so far BGNS are dropping like flies, and Kokomi with only a few bullets left in the magazine, tapping away for dear life, just hoping he can at least get a kill. And he does finally convert as he pulls out the Glock, and Lebby will get shunted out. Bro, I don't know why my mouse 1 isn't working. Why is my mouse not fucking working? I can't change players using mouse 1 and mouse 2. Wait, you know what? Actually, my game could be lagging. Watch me press mouse 1 right now. And 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 now, hello? Bro, what's going on? This is kind of scuffed. Maybe I should restart my game. Maybe there is an FPS lag. I don't know. I'm fucking lagging trying to spectate people because this is a cluster. They're confident in all games, just some teams are way better on paper. Hey, possibly. Maybe they've seen the faces stats and got a little intimidated, which, you know, fair enough. Why not? Everyone's human. Everyone's got emotions. I think you chose the worst level game to cast. How you doing, Mr. John Stamos? Well, it is ESEA Open, right? It is ESEA Open, right? And I'm not always, you know, commentating like the best quality matches. I'm not always commentating the best teams in Australia because sometimes the little guys want a shot too, right? Sometimes the little guys want to hear their name up in the spotlight being like, this guy getting a 3K, he's going large. Otherwise, what else gives those players the motivation to continue grinding and getting better as players? You know, give them a little taste test of what it's like to be at the top. The game quality might not be as the best as, like, say, ESL Challenger or DFAG Open Series, but, you know, we're in it for the community, buddy. Here we go. Now my mouse is working. Look at this. Look at this quick switching. Finally, we have some action. SNGB now. One-man disadvantage to try to make them their way out onto the B side. Kakao at least evens the playing field for the time being, just as SNGB get that bomb put down to the floor. SNGB, SNGB, SNGB. God damn. What do I call these guys? It's fucking. Can we actually get a word? 4 men to retake this for the Bogans. Bomb slowly ticking away. At some point, once they get this retake on gear, so far it's the Bogans all around. But here comes SNGB for the comeback. It's all down to F19. And pushing through the smoke, Carlos gets to witness how he drops down to the floor, courtesy of Levy with the sniper. And the Bogans close out the last round of the first half, 8-4. They're doing well. They're doing well. Now the sides will get swapped, and we actually see a tactical timeout now being utilized by the Bogans. This is interesting. This is a smart play. You know, really allow SNGB to ruminate over how that first half went. You know, currently 4 rounds down, kind of get into their head a little bit. Yo, thanks, Mr. Bogans official, for the follow. Appreciate ya. The Bogans. Wait, is that the other dude? Is that the other guy, the Bogans guy, or are you like the manager for the Twitch channel? What was the other guy's name? Wait. What was it? An Aussie Bogan. How can I forget that? How can I forget that his name was an Aussie Bogan? That's the owner for the Bogans Esports. Now it all makes sense. It's all coming together. The official Twitch channel. Wait. Surely we can get a pog in there. It's an Aussie Bogan on the main channel. Ah, he's owner, I'm co-owner, and Rack is other co-owner. Oh shit, we got all the owners here. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, or just gentlemen. I don't know if we got any ladies here, but actually no. If Tylicia's still here, there is a lady. There is a lady amongst us. Oh, yo, what's up, me and KK? How you doing, bro? Wait, what's another emote I like? I like this one. I don't know if you guys can see this one. Wait, Rat Vibe. Can you guys see this one? Does this one show up for you? Or is that just me? Does it just say Rat Vibe? Okay, it looks to see... Okay, we got a technical timeout here. We might have some issues in the servers here, lads, so I appreciate your patience while they get this sorted. So while we wait, why do we come up with a banger to listen to? Let's go this one. Why not? Courtesy of Matsuda Beats, by the way. It just says Rat Vibe. Fuck. Now we have faith in the Carlos. Damn. Dude, if you guys could see that emote, I wish you guys could see that emote. It's one of my favorites. Oh, no. Tylicia's got this one. Honestly, this wait, no, not Rat Jam. Wait. This one, I really do like this one. At some point, this one got unlocked on my channel because I think someone was like gifting me subs, and you know, when there was a certain number hit, this one got unlocked. And honestly, look at that cat. That cat's got fucking aura. You know, strutting at stuff in tune with the song. All right. You're welcome. I unlocked it. Let's go. Thank you very much, Tylisha. I appreciate it. It's one of my favorites for the channel. Aside from the rat vibe, but nobody can see the rat vibe except me, it seems. I need to get the rat vibe as like one of the channel emotes, maybe. Now, if you guys like this music, which, you know, I'm going to shut it off right now. You know what? Fuck it. I'll shut it off. Cut the music. Seems we are back live now after these technical difficulties. And again, the sides have just been swapped. BGN Esports in the lead, 8-4. Now onto the terrorist side. They have already had a decision on where to take this bomb. They've got all 4 players coming in toward A main. And with the smokes now from old mate, who is it? Xander? Xander's the man throwing the smokes. Out comes the execute. This is the green light for Bogans now to take charge. They're running amok all over to the site, getting that bomb down, and still only Carlos has found a kill. SNGB have been completely locked out because of these smokes. They will not last forever. At some point, SNGB will be granted an opportunity to get themselves back onto the site and potentially on for the defuse. And here they come. Coca is already good for the one with the dualies, but the Bogans are all trudged and absolutely scuffled inside a donut. How can they hold on to it when they're just getting pushed in like this? Carlos, so far to keep this alive for the Bogans is, oh my god, he's playing to perfection. He's looking left, he's looking right, and Colt goes down. He can't do more when Carlos picking up a 3K like that. Guys, who's the sexiest on Bogans besides Carlos? I can hear Xander. He can be real loud even when I have noise cancelling headphones. What is he yelling? Is he yelling in the bedroom or what? Is it honestly, I can imagine them like playing it out like it's a LAN environment, right? As if like they're playing at LAN. Honestly, get these boys to the LAN. Get them to the defrag wildcard LAN. I want to see them at defrag. I want to hear them yelling downstairs when I'm commentating their match in the studio room just above them. We're going to manifest the future here, boys. You guys need to qualify for defrag Open Series 5. All right, get onto it. Look at this. Pressure. Oh, the timing. Hashimi is going to look right at just the worst possible time, and Levy happy to put a couple into his temple. Somehow, though, Conlax has fallen to a P250. That's kind of troll. Conlax, why are you trolling, mate? You know, I thought you guys wanted to win this. Just goes down to a pistol. I bet this guy had a fucking AK. Where is he? Where's he? Oh, okay, he had a Mac 10. Fair enough. All right, fair enough. Looks like SNGB don't even want it. Doesn't even matter. Bogans managed to get that bomb down onto the B side as every remaining member of SNGB was sitting on top of A, and now here comes the rotate. Watching the line, Xander with the Galil. Surely he's going to at least get a couple of kills here. Tapping away. The double swing any second now. Who wins this? So SNGB just kind of looking for exit kills at this point. Like, they're just kind of trying to squeeze the Bogans out. And if they can get a few exit kills, then I'm sure they're laughing. But they won't be laughing much longer, considering now the Bogans picking up their 10th round on the board. That's 10 rounds. They've got 3 rounds now to close this out. And SNGB have a lot of distance to cover if they have a hope of bringing this back. This is a best of 1. This is no best of 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. There are no second chances after this. This is all on the line for Ancient. It's worse when he hits his desk. What? The man slams his desk? No. Bogan breaks more controllers. We'll try to qualify, lol. We will all be there to see you in person. You guys better be. I want to see you guys at the defrag LAN. Come along. Get the boys to qualify, you know, make sure they're practicing. They're doing their dry runs. Bogans now. The first 2 opening kills of round number 15. And again, SNGB not looking so crash hot. They've only got 2 rifles and an SMG left to try to combat whatever the Bogans are throwing at them. But they're throwing a lot. They don't know how to respond. Come cast our game after this, Church. Yo, what's up, Fitzy? How you doing, bro? Wait, which one's your game, man? Wait, what? Is it ESEA open or what? Send us a message with the match page if you want. Dink, bro. ESEA. Let's go. Bogans now have their sights set at the finishing line. Again, 3 rounds away. And with a 2-man advantage into round number 15, this has their name written all over them. Unless Kokomi's got something to say with the MP9, surely. Ooh, the distraction, no. Rookie mistake, just after rookie mistake. The distraction coming in from Cave, the man turns his attention, and as a result, up comes Conlax from the B ramp. And the Bogans will be picking up their 11th as Wada wants none of it. He's just going to sit inside a cave and not go for anything. He's not even going to move. They def are making sure of it. Supporting where we can. Let's fucking go. Bro, honestly, legit, going to the defrag studio, man, like going to that LAN is a vibe, bro. The defrag crew, like the actual crew themselves, like the people in the production room, the other commentators, you know, fucking Mav, the evil mastermind, or the, I don't know what you call him. He's not an evil mastermind. He's like the, what's the guy that's like the head of everything? He coordinates everything. He's like the lead man. I like with a good way of saying it, not just like a professional, boring way of saying it. Boys are cooking, fuck yeah. Let's see, have we got? We do. Alright, sorry lads, I'll look in that in a sec. What the heck, I gotta get on your books. Whose books? Yo, what's up, Zedtune? How you doing, bro? The Dig Bick? Oh wait, the Big Dick. How could I read that wrong? SNGB now. 3 players to take toward middle control, and so far the Bogans are just answering everything they have to throw at them. They've fallen completely. It's all left down to Water and Coke as Bogans now look to close out round number 16 with a statement. Absolutely dominating the SNG boys that haven't really shown up into the server. They've picked up the first 3 rounds and then they struggled with the 4th at some point, but with the Bogans now on 11, I don't see a whole lot of hope that these guys have of bringing this back. This might just be a very quick game here, ladies and gentlemen. I think he might enjoy it a bit too much. He will when I say it's from you. 100%, or he's dropped. Bruh. SNGB seems to be their only hope right now, is if they can save these M4s into the next round. Once that bomb explodes, this will allow Bogans now to pick up this map point, game point. There's nothing after this. It's all here. It should all be closed out right here, right now, with the form that they're looking at. They're feeling the flow. They've got their rhythm, and I think we might just be on the last round here, lads. I think this might just be it. Let's look at this game here real quick. What we got? Alright, so the other game old mate Fitzy's talking about is, what is it? Dink and Aim Sense. Hans, Mike, Has, Fitzy, Rogue versus Calling, Trigger, Hex, Swear, and Penis Inspect. What a great name that is. Great name. I respect it. Baltic eliminates Hashimi from the round. That's Hashimi's and Step 19's last chance for this game, because it seems to be BGNS Esports. They want to close it out right here, right now. SNGB, they've got to respond somehow. Surely, Kokomi, you've got something in the bank for us. What have you got? He's got a bullet to the face is what he's got, courtesy of Coltic. Thank you very much. It looks to be we might just end things very, very quickly. Wada and Koak. How do you pronounce that? Koak? Coke? Coked? He's coked out of his mind, dude. Bomb getting put down to the floor. Oh, come on. Don't push the smoke. If he pushes, surely. All right, double man push. Go on, Lebby. Go on. Flash. is gonna hit its mark, and Levy coming out to close out the last 2 kills of the round. Ladies and gentlemen, this game has BGNS Esports written all over it with a 13-4 scoreline. Wouldn't you believe it? And to think these guys would have struggled. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Look at this. 13-4. Topping the scoreboard. We got, dude, the boys played good. Look at this. 14 kills for Levy, Carlos, and Xander. Coltic on 13. And yeah, surprise, surprise. Conlax on the bottom as usual, huh? Huh, Conlax? Huh, Conlax? No, I'm joking. I'm talking shit. All right, I'm talking shit. But who's surprised Conlax is at the bottom? This man thinks he's going to quit the game and come back after. I'm going to quit. I'm done with CS. Comes back. Think he's going to be the best. No. Hey, Conlax, I'm just talking shit, all right? It's just for the banter, all right? I don't think you're the worst player. How could I say Conlax being on the bottom when you're OCE's savior? How could OCE's savior be the worst player on the team? Oh, let me close this out. Fell off. Don't let me affect your ego there, mate. All right, I'm only talking shit. Wait, I wonder if my mouse, maybe it's my mouse. So let me just plug my mouse in real quick. Wait. Maybe my mouse is fucking up. I've got this fucking Logitech Superlight 2 something, bro. And every now and then it cuts out. And I have to like plug it in and unplug it. All right, listen to this, lads. This, by the way, if you like this music, I have a friend, just FYI, right? My friend, his name is Matsuda. This motherfucker has made music for me to use specifically for my Twitch channel. And also the Defrag Media Group, where they utilize it for the Defrag Wildcard LAN, the ANZC LAN. And personally, I fuck with it, right? There's a reason why I have it for my stream. So look, if you guys kind of like the music I've been playing throughout this stream and you want to hear more of it, if you click on my page and you scroll down, you'll see a handsome Peaky Blinders looking lad, right? That is Matsuda, right? If you click on that picture, it'll take you to his Spotify profile. And if just underneath the picture, you'll also see his YouTube profile, right? There's probably a lot more music content on his YouTube profile. So look, if you want to, have a higher chance of finding something you like, go to the YouTube one. Because yeah, generally he's got his own unique twists, or there's a few different genres throughout the entire page, but they've all got their own unique little twist to it. He adds the Matsuda Beats touch to it, So again, Matsuda. If you fuck with it, go check it out. I gifted sub before game, got the church dog boost. Yo, yeah, Mr. Zeda, I don't know if you heard me say thank you for that, but thank you for the sub. I do appreciate you, my dude. I can't remember why I was so delayed from seeing it. OCE's savior confirmed. Bro, we can't say Conlax is falling off. He's on the come up. He's a up and coming future talent. I'm not singling Conlax out, of course. We are talking about the rest of the BGNS Esports. We want to see him at the Defrag Wildcard LAN coming up, which, look, if everything tracks, it might be September this year, fingers crossed. But make sure you guys get into the Defrag Open Series, which, if you guys want to know when and where that might be, you can also find that on defrag.gg. Wouldn't you be surprised? Look at this. Let me get this up real quick. defrag.gg. So if you and this is also for the BGNS Esports owners, co-owners and managers and all this stuff. defrag.gg, right? Defrag are now hosting leagues like Defrag Amateurs League, Defrag Main League. They host the tournaments like Defrag Open Series, and also the LANs like Defrag Wildcard LAN and ANZC Locals. So if you go to this website and you click on the events tab, you'll see the information on the current leagues they've got. And of course, check in periodically, because when they do announce, the Defrag Open Series 5, and you need to know when to get your team involved and get them, when to enter them, get them entered, get them entered into the competition. Apparently I don't know how to use fucking words here, bro. I don't know how to use a brain at this point. Like saying Don can't have a bad game. Yeah, nice one, Conlax. Good spelling, mate. Because people call me all the time. Listen to this, by the way. Listen to this fucking banger. I got a mad haircut. Yeah, can confirm he has a mad haircut. Churchy, my goat. Thanks again. Hey, no problem, Coltic. Congratulations to you boys on the Bogans for the win. It looked to be a very comfortable win, and I hope you guys continue on that dominant performance throughout the rest of the ESEA season. Appreciate you, Mr. Xander. I know where you live. Carlos, you... Oh, wait, here, that person, not me. Parnell should give us invite instead of having to play through. Would be unfair to others. What do you mean? What do you guys got to qualify like everyone else, right? Like, bro, Time Waves had to do it. I'm pretty sure Time Waves have been eliminated. Maybe. I'm pretty sure they have. Just like the Bardolphs. The Bardolphs have been eliminated. And that's Coach Parnell's team, right? At least Coach Parnell's playing for his team that actually play in the Open Series. Why would he invite you guys when he wants to be in it himself? You know? Church Dog, I pasted the question in chat. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Let me scroll up real quick. Now, let me ask you guys a question as well while we're here. So, somebody came in here and asked if I wanted to cover this game here. There's this game which... Oh, wait, it's already live? Oh, it's already live. When did it start? Oh, it's already live. It's 4-1, bro. What do you know? Started 10 minutes ago. Fuck. What do you know? All right. Church Dog, here's a direct example. Say you're my brother and you go for walks every day with our mum where you pretend to care about me, but at home when no one is looking, they actually abuse me. And if I say something, I'll be considered insane and making it up in the point of view of our mother. There must be a name for this type of trick, yeah? It's a type of gaslighting. Possibly. Have you conferred with ChatGPT? Because I feel like ChatGPT would have like, yeah, ChatGPT is a language model, right? And that's literally what it is. It's a language model. You give it the words, define a word, and it'll give you a word back. And it seems to be you're looking for a word. Let's go. Bogans backwards can't beat us. Well, I mean, fair enough. You guys are the original Bogans. How far back? Yeah, I read that. Much love and thanks heaps for the streaming. No problem, Mr. Aussie Raccoon. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't use ChatGPT. All right, let me post it. Let me give you an answer and see what mine says, because I feel like there could be a word for it. Let's have a look. Let's see what ChatGPT says, because I feel like that does sound like something where there would be a word for it. What you were describing is in general dual persona abuse, gaslighting, Darvo. This one fits really well if things escalate. Deny, attack, reverse, victim and offender. Covert abuse. Okay, so ChatGPT is not really giving me anything, but why? CJ, are you is this what you're experiencing right now? Is that what you're going through? Is that why you're asking this question? Because I'm sorry if you are going through that. It sounds like, bro, that sounds more like, you know, more than a narcissist, pretty much. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. That's kind of a shit go, bro. That is a shit go. Covert abuse does sound pretty on there though, because it's like they're undercover, right? They're giving everybody this fake persona, being like, all right, I'm gonna, you know, first of all, they're switching up personas, number one, right? Persona 1 for you and persona 2 for another person. You know, whether that's the real person, who knows? But I mean, maybe they don't even know themselves. But bro, do you want to chat offline so it's not like on stream in front of the camera in front of everyone? Like, do you want to chat on Discord or something? I'm open to do that. I feel like Mr. Moff Dog's got something to say too. So, look, I think we'll have a chat. All right, I'll end the stream for the time being. I won't bother casting the other game because I mean they're like fucking 15 minutes at this point. All right, so I'm gonna fuck off. Let me just see if I can find somebody to raid real quick. I've already given the shout outs to Defrag. I've already given the shout outs to Matsuda Music. So why don't we send this to old mate B
right,
to
now
B?
It's MM. I don't have to sweat as much, even though I can't believe we lost that game. It was so...
No, you can sweat as much as you want. All right, sweat as much as you want. All right, raid to Beeb. All right, I just want to say thank you guys very much for. Don't have to chat. Well, I'll send me a Discord message, bro. Yeah, this is my Discord. It doesn't have to be a voice chat doesn't have to be a voice chat. Just send me a message or something. Because if you got something if you got something you want to take off your chest, bro, by all means, feel free to send me a message, bro. I'm always open to that stuff. Even Mr. Moth Dog hit me up. You know, like I mean, I don't know all the answers, right? I've got my own life experience, as does anybody else. You know, and I'm always open to, you know. I mean, look, if you got something to say off your chest, or even just, I think there's value when you put something into words, because when you put it into words and you can look at it and you're like, you know, it actually helps out. Because I say that from experience, because I've been someone who journals a lot, right? I've journaled a lot. I've put my thoughts into words, and personally, I've definitely found value from it. So, but look, whether it's to me or just to yourself, hit me up, all right? Anyway, I'll say thank you again for everyone tuning in. At some point, I will be back. I'm pretty sure I've got a Defrag Amateurs League game tomorrow, most likely 8 p.m. So come back for that one, because who is it? Who is in that match? Someone might have sent me a match link. Let me suss this out real quick. Who is it? Would have been Scythe. Maybe not Scythe. Kiwi. Here we go. This one, upper bracket final. All right, so it's the playoff stage for Defrag Amateurs League, and it's Bentism versus VND Esports, and that's 8 p.m. tomorrow. So come back here to this channel tomorrow, 8 p.m., and we got a best of 3 series. It's not ESEA Open. We actually have 3 maps for that one. Well, 2, assuming, like, you know, they don't close it out. But anyway, until then, give Beeb some love, and I'll see you guys later. Keep safe.